significantly to the determination of the structure of DNA? Was it mass spectrometry? Was it DNA fingerprinting? Was it X-ray diffraction? That's Juaben Senior High.
C, X-ray.
C is correct. X-ray diffraction. Question 8. Half of the 2018 Nobel Prize in Chemistry was awarded to Francis Arnold from the USA. For what? A. Producing enzymes through direct evolution that can be used to manufacture everything from biofuels to pharmaceuticals. B. Developing phage display, a method where a virus that infects bacteria can be used to evolve new proteins. C. Synthesizing antibodies that can combat autoimmune diseases and in some cases cure metastatic cancer. Or D. Developing phage display for the directed evolution of antibodies with the aim, yes.
C.
C is incorrect. Let me finish off. Developing phage display for the directed evolution of antibodies with the aim of producing new pharmaceuticals. A, B, C, or D? No? Producing enzymes through directed evolution that can be used to manufacture everything from biofuels to pharmaceuticals. Last but one question of this round. Which one of the following containers can be used to store a solution of lead-2 nitrate? Is it A, zinc, B, copper, C, tin, or D, nickel? Juaben Senior High School.
D, Nick.
D is incorrect for nickel. Ghana National College. Our time is up. Copper. Copper is what we're looking for. Last question of this round. The Nobel Prize in Chemistry is the most prestigious prize that a chemist can win in recognition of his or her contribution to the advancement of scientific knowledge. The prize is named after Alfred Nobel, who is famous for the discovery of what? Felix?
Dynamite.
You are correct. Dynamite. And I didn't have to give the options out there. Well done. All right, so that brings us to the end of the STEM round. Well done to both teams. So let's see what the results are saying. So at the end of the STEM round, Juaben Senior High School have 20 points. Ghana National College, 30 points. Okay, so we're now moving to the fourth and final round, the one-on-one round. Specialists in English, Math, Science, and General Knowledge will be pitted against each other for a maximum of 10 points for each correct answer of the 2 questions they are going to be given. We're going to start with English specialists, so may I have the other specialists leave us for the moment, and English specialists stay with us. So we have Sewa versus Fendi. 2 questions. Are we ready? You've got to give me the opposite of this word from the list I give you. The word is eulogistic. Eulogistic. Is it A, critical, B, stern, C, brief, D, free? Sewa?
D.
D is incorrect. I think that was just out of time. The word we're looking for is critical. Okay? Again, you're going to give me the opposite of this word. The word is temperamental. Is it A, satisfied, B, contented, C, unruffled, or D, pleased? Sewa?
Please. Please. Please.
Please is incorrect. I was looking for unruffled. Unruffled, which was C. Thank you, English specialists. May I have my mathematicians? So we have Foster and Prince. Welcome. Again, 2 questions. Potentially 20 points to be taken here. Are we ready? Okay. A train 560 meters long crosses the platform of length 340 meters in 45 seconds. Find the speed of the train in kilometers per hour. Is it A, 72 kilometers per hour, B, 36 kilometers per hour, C, 48 kilometers per hour, or D, 15 kilometers per hour? Prince.
36 kilometers per hour.
Incorrect. Foster.
46 kilometers per hour.
46 wasn't an option. It's actually 72 we were looking for. Okay, second question. There are two groups, X and Y, who wrote an examination. The probability of X's pass is 3 over 5, and the probability of Y's pass is 5 over 7. What is the probability that only one of them passed? Is it A, 15 over 16, B, 16 over 35, C, 12 over 43, or D, 18 over 35? Foster.
18 over 35. D.
D is incorrect. Prince.
13 over 35.
Incorrect. That wasn't even an option. 16 over 35 is what we're looking for. All right. Thank you, mathematicians. May I have my scientists up here, please? Welcome, scientists. So we have Edward versus Felix. Are we ready? The large dark areas of the moon, known as mares, are easily visible from Earth. Which of the following statements best explains the presence of these dark areas? A, massive volcanic eruptions causing the formation of large volcanic craters. B, shortly after the formation of the moon, Earth's strong gravitational pull on the moon caused the release of magma from the crust. C, large meteors crashed into the moon and formed huge craters. Or D, when the moon was still semi-molten, these areas of crust collapsed due to the tectonic activity, creating low. Edward.
B.
B is incorrect. Felix.
D.
D is also incorrect. It was actually A, massive volcanic eruptions. Question 2. When ethanol is oxidized twice in a fermentation type process, this substance is created by bacteria. For 10 points, name this organic acid that is the primary component of a food garnisher. Felix.
Vinegar.
Can't take that. I paused as well, but in the question it says organic acid, so we needed the name of the acid, which was either acetic acid or ethanoic acid. Okay? Thank you, gentlemen. May I have my social scientists up here, please? So we have Elijah versus Stephen. All right, so you are going to identify this Nigerian politician, the leader of their Labour Party. No? Peter Obi. He was trending big time during the elections. One of their youngest potential presidents. Right. You are to identify this CNN broadcaster. All right. We were looking for Richard Quest. His name is Richard Quest. That brings us to the end of the one-on-one round. And in fact, the end of the contest. May the other competitors join me on stage, please. Right, so we need to find out what the scores were for the one-on-one and then for the whole contest. Interesting. Much as lots of you tried to answer, at the end of the one-on-one round, we started as we finished, 0 points for each competitor. So Ghana National College 0, Juaben Senior High School also 0. Let's see what our total scores for the contest is now. All right. So at the end of the contest, Juaben Senior High School scored 35 points. Ghana National College scores 60 points. So Ghana National College make it through. Quite a low-scoring contest, but I like the vim with which you were all trying to answer questions, okay? So it looks like Ghana National, you're going to go through to the next round. Juaben, this is where your journey ends, but well done for trying, and I'm sure we'll see you next season. Well done to both teams. Another round of applause. Okay, so we are at the end of the first contest of this episode. We're going to a break, and we'll see you after the break for another contest. Thank you.
The University of the Free State is one of the oldest institutions of higher education in South Africa. Established in 1904, the institution produces sought-after graduates on free campuses in Bloemfontein and Qwaqwa in the Eastern Free State. Through the years, the university has grown to more than 40,000 undergraduate and postgraduate students spread across 7 faculties. The UFS creates opportunities and growth through leading learning and teaching, focused research and impactful engagement with society. Situated in the heart of South Africa, our character of caring and diversity translates into an outstanding university experience.
Are you a motivated student interested in English, mathematics, science, and computational thinking? You want to stay competitive with hundreds of thousands of smart students from across the globe? Welcome to the Ghana Olympiad Academy. At the Ghana Olympiad Academy, we give access to students from grade 2 to SHS 3 to take part in international Olympiads. Candidates prepare and sit these exams online and get the chance to qualify for the Olympiads in rotating host nations across the world. Some of the international Olympiads include the International Junior Math Olympiad, Vanda Science Olympiad, Kangaroo Math, Igbo English Olympiad, Design Thinking, Robotics and Computational Thinking, amongst others. Join the Ghana Olympiad Academy today and catch up with the rest of the world academically. Go to www.GhanaOlympiadAcademy.com or WhatsApp 0570-898-762 for more.
Want to shop online with us? It's easy. Go on www.chopboxonline.com. Log in with your Chopbox account details and select shop. Here you can search for any item or choose from the various categories. Simply add your items to the cart, proceed to checkout, and select a payment method of your choice, as well as a delivery location. It really is that easy.
Right, hello and welcome back from the break, where before the break, Ghana National College made it through to the next round. So we're going to see who's going to join them in the next round with our next contest, which is between Achimota School and KNUST SHS. I'm going to ask the teams to introduce themselves. First with Achimota School.
Nyavo Stephen, General Science. Akaselasi Adam, General Science, final year.
Frederick Isando Aku Jr., General Arts, final year.
Amar Ibrahim Nyai, General Arts, final year.
Excellent. Let's clap for them. And going against them are KNUST SHS. Can you introduce yourselves, please?
George Owaru Mensah, General Science, final year.
Akwamwa Michael Boating, General Science, final year.
Joe Moana Odo, General Arts, final year.
Akasam Michael, General Science, final year.
You're welcome, KNUST. Okay, are we ready for the contest? Excellent. Let me read the rules for you. The first round is called the right corner round. Each school has 2 minutes to answer 8 questions on social literacy. A correct answer attracts 10 points. A wrong answer has no deductions. So really, in this round, your battle is against the clock. If you're not sure, it's probably best to say pass and give us the opportunity to come back when we have time for you to try again. Are we all clear on that? Okay, so I'm going to start the first set of questions with Achimota School. And your 2 minutes will start once I read the first question. Question 1. In which country is Taoism the main religion? Is it A, China, B, France, C, Japan, or D, Korea?
China.
China is correct. Question 2. Which is the first city in Europe to hear Christian preaching? Was it A, Venice, B, Philippi, C, Verona, or D, Paris?
Pass.
On which common mountain did Moses receive the 10 Commandments? Was it A, Mount Moab, B, Mount Sinai, C, Mount Nebo, or D, Mount Horeb?
Pass.
Where in Africa can we find the merino sheep? Are they in South Africa, Libya, Djibouti, or Angola?
Pass.
Which European nation established the first settlement in South Africa? Was it Holland?
Dutch.
Which is what? Holland, Spain, Portugal, correct.
Holland.
Thank you. On which African mountains can we find the craters of the moon? Is it the Atlas Mountains, the
Rwenzori Mountain? The Rwenzori Mountain.
The Rwenzori Mountains is correct. How many times have these countries won the World Cup trophy? Brazil?
5 times.
Italy?
4 times.
Excellent. Your passes. Which is the first city in Europe to hear Christian preaching? Venice, Philippi, Verona, Paris?
Philippi.
Correct. On which mountain did Moses receive the 10 Commandments?
Mount Sinai.
Mount Sinai. Okay, yeah. And where in Africa can we find the merino sheep? Is it South Africa, Libya, Djibouti, or Angola?
Libya.
Libya is incorrect. We were looking for South Africa there. That's all your questions attempted. Okay? Well done to Achimota School. We're now moving on to KNUST SHS. Are you ready? Your 2 minutes start when I read your first question. Which religious leader was known as the Enlightened One? Is it A, Prophet Muhammad, B, Lao Tse, C, Gautama Buddha, or D, Confucius?
Pass.
Which saint is said to have introduced Christianity into India? St. Stephen, St. Peter, St. Paul, St. Thomas?
St. Peter.
Incorrect. St. Thomas is what I was looking for. Which people use the Torah as their religious book? Is it the Jews, the Greeks, the Romans, or the Arabs?
The Jews.
Correct. How many times have these countries won the World Cup? Argentina?
3.
Correct. France?
3.
Incorrect. Twice. In which country can we find the Mercator open air market? Is it Ethiopia, Libya, South Africa, or Togo?
Pass.
In which country can we find the province of Cyrenaica or Cyrenaica? Is it Libya, Tunisia, Togo, or Angola?
Pass.
Which African city was once an internationally administered enclave? Was it Carthage, Tangier, Rabat, or Pretoria?
Tangier.
Tangier is correct. Your passes. Religious leader was known as the Enlightened One. Is it Prophet Muhammad, Lao Tse, Gautama Buddha, or Confucius?
Gautama Buddha.
Correct. In which country can we find the Mercator open market? Is it Ethiopia, Libya, South Africa, or Togo?
Ethiopia.
Correct. In which country can we find the province of Cyrenaica? Is it Libya, Tunisia, Togo, or Angola?
Angola.
Angola is incorrect. We're looking for Libya there. That brings us to all the questions attempted by KNUST SHS. Wonderful work by both teams. Let's see what the scores are looking like. So at the end of the first round, KNUST SHS scored 50 points, Achimota School scores 70 points. Okay, we have a substitution before we go on to round 2 for Achimota School, is that correct? Okay, let's do that. Is that one for you as well? Okay, KNUST SHS. Okay, so we're ready to move on to round 2, but we have 2 new members on each team. May you please introduce yourself. So, Achimota, please introduce yourself.
Elagbe Walter Abiu, final year, science. Elagbe.
Okay, welcome Elagbe.
Thank you.
Jennifer Stephen, final year, general science.
And Stephen. Welcome to both members of both teams, please. Okay, so we're going to move on to the second round, which is the R-cubed round. You're going to have questions on reading, writing, and arithmetic. Each school is posed a question for a maximum of 10 points. A wrong answer will attract a penalty, however, of 5 points. If the school gets it wrong or decides not to attempt the question, it will be passed over for a bonus to the other team, and they can get a maximum of 5 points if they answer it correctly. However, should they also get it wrong, 5 points will be deducted. Are we all clear on that? So your main questions get you 10 points. Any incorrect answers, 5 minus, and a bonus is 5. Right, so I'm going to start with KNUST SHS. You're going to choose the best fit words for the sentences below. Note that the sentences are making up a paragraph or a passage. So please listen. It is commonly expected that as science advances, superstition should, is it A, recede, B, revive, C, dissolve, D, abandon, or E, depreciate?
Depreciate.
Depreciate is incorrect. For the bonus,
A.
A, recede is correct for 5 points bonus, Achimota School. Your main question, Achimota School. Certainly, science brings a new something spirit of inquiry, a new dash spirit of inquiry into a society where none existed, and provides means of debunking the so-called miracles. So what goes into a gap? Is it volcanic, burning, critical, powerful, inflammatory?
Critical.
Critical is correct for 10 points bonus. Question 3 to KNUST SHS. Thus, claims of ash out of nothing, idols drinking milk or petrol created from herbs and water, can be dashed to rigorous tests and the findings dashed with the known laws of science. So we're looking for 2 words here. Is it A, attached and cleared, B, observed and criticized, C, subjected and exhibited, D, projected and explained, or E, visualized and projected?
C.
C is correct for the 10 points, KNUST SHS. Well done. Achimota School, your main question. Nevertheless, the greatest stumbling block in this process is the innate human desire to find or dash something extraordinary that lifts one above the humdrum of daily living, which is why people are dashed to accept routine scientific explanations of unexpected events. Is it A, verify and eager, B, express and curious, C, witness and unworthy, D, activate and inquisitive, or E, propagate and reluctant? The time is up. Bonus? Nope. Propagate and reluctant is what we were looking for on that. Okay, so we're going to go on to question 5. We want the best explanation for these idiomatic expressions. And the first one goes to KNUST SHS. Okay? So I'm going to give you an expression, and then I'll give you some options for you to tell me which one best describes that one. Okay? Or explains it. Question 5. To give chapter and verse for a thing Is it A, to produce the proof of something? B, to eulogize the qualities of a thing? C, to make publicity of a thing? Or D, to attach artificial value to a thing? Yes, what?
To prove something. A.
A is the correct answer. You're correct for 10 points there. Question 6 goes to Achimota School. Same preamble. I'm going to read a statement and I want you to tell me the best explanation for it, okay? Beggar's description. Is it A, a poor statement? B, to describe things without care? C, beyond one's power to describe adequately? Or D, none of these? Yes.
C.
C is the correct answer for 10 points. Well done. Your last question of this sort, okay? KNUST SHS. To plow the suns. Is it A, to work hard to achieve one's aim? B, to afford hope or ground for expecting a good result? C, to busy oneself in a way which cannot lead to any profitable result? Or D, to advance one's position in life? Yes.
C.
C is the correct answer for 10 there as well. Well done. Question 8. To foam in the mouth. Is it A, to foar in the mouth? Sorry, F-O-A-R, in the mouth. Is it A, bitten by a snake?
Sorry,
B,
please, can you take the question again?
yes. To foar in the mouth. Four being spelled here, F-O-A-R, in the mouth. A, is it bitten by a snake? B, to reveal a secret? C, to be furious? Or D, to be in the extreme hatred? Yeah.
To reveal a secret.
Incorrect. For the bonus, it was D, to be in extreme hatred. Right, we're moving on to maths questions now, the first of which will go to KNUST SHS. In a batch, 40% of the students offered maths, 30% offered science, and 15% offered both. If a student is selected at random, what is the probability that they have offered science or maths? Your options are 0.55, 0.65, 0.45, 0.75. Yes.
0.55.
0.55 is correct for 10 points. Well done. Achimota School, your maths question. In a hostel, 40% of the students play cricket, 20% play chess, and 10% play both. If a student is selected at random, then the probability that he plays cricket or chess is what? Is it 1/2, 3/5, 1/4, 4/7? Yes.
1/2.
1/2 is correct for 10 points. KNUST, your question. A box contains 5 cones and 4 chocobar ice creams. Sandra eats 3 of them by randomly choosing. What is the probability of choosing 1 chocobar and 2 cone ice creams? Is it A, 63/10, B, 20/63, C, 10/63, or D, 63/20? Yes.
20/63.
That's incorrect. So it goes over as the bonus.
10/63.
That is correct for the +5 bonus, Achimota School. Well done. Your main question, Achimota School. A box contains 3 red, 8 blue, and 5 green marker pens. If 2 marker pens are drawn at random from the pack, not replaced, and then another pen is drawn, what is the probability of drawing 2 blue marker pens and 1 red marker pen? Is it 3 in 20, 1 in 20, 7 in 20, or 9 in 20? Yes.
7/20.
7/20 is incorrect. Over for the bonus. No. We were looking for 1 in 20 there. 1 in 20. Question 13, KNUST. There are 2 vessels. The first vessel contains 5 white and 5 blue thread rolls. The second vessel contains 4 white and 6 black thread rolls. One roll is taken at random from the first vessel and put to the second vessel without noticing its color. Now a roll is chosen at random from the second vessel. What is the probability of the second roll being a white-colored roll? Is it A, 11 in 13, B, 9 in 11, C, 7 in 11, or D, 5 in 12? Yes.
9 in 11.
That's correct for 10 points, KNUST. Right, Achimota, your main question. The monthly income of A and B are in the ratio of 4 to 5. Their expenses are in the ratio of 5 to 6. If A saves 25 Ghana per month and B saves 50 Ghana per month, what are their respective incomes? Is it A, 400 and 500, B, 240 and 300, C, 320 and 400, or D, 440 and 550, or E, none of the above? Okay, your time is up. Care for the bonus? No, it was A, 400 and 500. Right, KNUST, your last question of this round. 1 year ago, the ratio between Sandra and Gloria's salary was 3 to 4. The individual ratios between their last year's and this year's salary are 4 to 5 and 2 to 3 respectively. At present, the total of their salary is 4,160 Ghana cedi. The salary of Sandra is now what? Is it A, 1,800, B, 1,500, C, 2,160, D, 2,560, or E, 1,600? Right, Achimota, care to go for the bonus? Okay, your time is up as well. It was 1,600, which was E. Final question of this round goes to Achimota School. 2 trains having equal lengths take 30 seconds and 45 seconds respectively to cross a telegraph post. If the length of each train is 360 meters, in what time in seconds will they cross each other when traveling in opposite directions? Is it A, 36, B, 12, C, 24, or D, 48? Yes.
24.
24 is incorrect. Bonus to KNUST. No. All right, we were looking for 36 on that one. 36. That brings us to the end of the R-cubed round. Pretty well fought round. Let's see what the scoreboard is looking like. Right, so at the end of the R-cubed round, Achimota School scores 25 points, KNUST SHS scores 40 points.
Today, the question is no longer, why do we have problems? But rather, how can we spin those challenges into opportunities? This is the revolutionary mindset we, students here at Academic City, are driven by. Academic City, we believe that the challenges of today are nothing like the opportunities of tomorrow. Hence, we're poised for the future. And so we say,
come join us.
Pakuli.
Biasanyani.
Oyaye Tibatane.
Zafula Nadia.
Viens nous rejoindre.
Brabe Kayam. Ao, Amanasat Shame Rojao.
As we lead the charge to empower the next generation of future-ready leaders. Academic City University College, redefining university education.
Are you in a rush? No time to look through all the awesome products on the site? Well, Chopbox has you covered. Just select Quick Buy and choose from any of our pre-prepared packs that suit your school shopping needs. Chopbox, a convenient service.
Okay, so we're now going to go on to the third round, the STEM round. I'm going to read the rules. Questions are posed to both schools. You can buzz in at any time while the question is being read for a maximum of 10 points for a correct answer, and a deduction of 5 points for a wrong answer. Questions will then be read fully and immediately passed on to the other school for a chance at a bonus worth 10 points for the right answer, and again, a deduction of 5 points for a wrong answer. So you have to be brave here, but also sometimes patience counts. So let's see how it goes. You can buzz in at any time. I'm going to start with the first question here. This quantities conservation is used in analyzing ballistic pendula, all of which involved an elastic collision that does not, yes.
Linear momentum.
Correct for 10 points. Great interruption. Great interruption. Second question. This man predicted the existence of tetraoxygen, or O4, and developed a rule with Merle Randall describing fugacity. In his paper, The Atom and the Molecule, this scientist developed the idea of covalent bonds. By this person's definition, boron trifluoride is an acid because it acts as a proton acceptor. Yes, the name.
Louis.
Louis is correct. Yes. Question 3. This organelle contains structures that resemble coiled thread, called Cahal bodies. The movement of proteins and RNA into and out of this organelle, yes, KNUST?
Nucleus.
Nucleus is correct. Great interruption. Great interruption. Question 4. This person introduced Arabic numerals to Europe in his Liber Abeci, or Abechi, a book that also described a sequence whose successive ratios converge to the golden ratio. For 10 points. Yeah.
Leonard Euler.
No, I'm going to continue. For 10 points, name this mathematician whose sequence is found by adding the 2 previous numbers to obtain the next.
Fibonacci.
Fibonacci numbers is the right answer. Question 5. This property originates in exchange interactions between adjacent dipoles, which self-organize into regions that can be imaged by Kerr microscopes. Those domains align under an external field and remain so when the field is removed, as shown in Hetrices plot. Though such ordering is destroyed above the Curie temperature. For 10 points, name this property of materials that generate a permanent magnetic field. Yes, Achimota School.
Dipole moment.
No. I finished the question. So care to try? No, I was looking for ferromagnetism. Ferromagnetism. Question 6. Consumption of large doses of vitamin C leads to kidney stones because A. In the body, excess vitamin C is degraded to oxalic acid, which combines with calcium in the kidneys to form the insoluble calcium oxalate. Okay.
A.
You're correct. Great interruption. Question 7. Treatment of tuberculosis normally requires a combination of several drugs taken over a period of several months to achieve total cure. The reason for this is that A. The cause of TB, Mycobacterium tuberculosis, divides very slowly and can thus survive short-term antibiotic bombardment. B. Mycobacterium tuberculosis divides very rapidly, and many daughter cells survive and multiply again during short-term antibiotic bombardment. C. All anti-TB drugs have very short half-lives in the human body, thus large doses have to be given over a period over very long periods. Or D. None of the above. Yes, Achimota School.
B.
B is incorrect. KNUST. No? It was actually A. It divides very slowly, so it needs more time. Right, question 8. The following is formed in the stratosphere when the ultraviolet rays from the sun react with oxygen. Is it? Oh, okay.
Ozone.
The ozone layer is correct. Excellent interruption there. Question 9. Which of the following human senses develops first? Is it A, hearing, B, sight, C, smell, D, touch?
Hearing.
Hearing is incorrect.
Touch.
Touch is correct. The final question of this round. A viceroy butterfly looks like the monarch butterfly. The monarch tastes terrible to birds, so birds do not eat the viceroy butterfly. This kind of adaptation is called KNUST.
Mimicry.
Correct for 10 points. Right, that brings us to the end of the STEM round. I think a pretty good run by KNUST SHS. Let's see what the scoreboard is saying. Right, so at the end of the STEM round, Achimota School finished as they started, which is 0 points, but KNUST SHS 60 points. Right, so we're now moving on to the final round of this contest, the one-on-one round, where we have specialists pitted against specialists, English, math, science, general knowledge, or social science. You are paired, you have 2 questions each, potentially 20 points can be won. You do not lose any points for the wrong answer. I'm going to start with my English specialist, so may I ask the others to leave us for the moment, please. Right, so we have Boateng versus Frederick. I'm going to read you a sentence. There's a highlighted word. You have to give me the synonym from the list I give you. Okay? Despite his pompous style and gestures, the audience failed to evince is the word, or evince any interest in his lecture. Was it A, develop, B, show, C, arouse, D, gain? Evince is E-V-I-N-C-E. Yes.
Show.
Show is correct. Correct. All right, so the next one is spelling. You need to spell. I am going to spell a word, but there's going to be some gaps. You've got to tell me in the correct order what letters are missing. I will give you a definition of the word as well. So the word is E, dash, dash, L, E, U, R, A, G. It's a type of massage involving R-A-G-E, a type of massage involving a repeated circular stroking movement made with the palm of the hand. Missing letters, please.
M and I.
Incorrect. Yes, Frederick.
C and O.
C and O is also incorrect. I was looking for 2 Fs. Effleurage was the word we're looking for. Effleurage. Thank you, English specialists. May I have a mathematicians up here, please? So we have Elabe and Michael. Okay, so 2 questions. In a certain college, 35% of the students study maths and English. 40% of the students study English. What is the probability of a student studying maths given he or she is already studying English? Is it A, 0.675, B, 0.580, C, 0.875, or D, 0.725? Yes, KNUST.
0.580.
That's incorrect.
C.
C is also incorrect. I was looking for 0.675. Your second question. A single coin is tossed 7 times. What is the probability of getting at least 1 tail? Yes.
127 out of 128.
Correct, for 10 points. 127 out of 128. Well done, mathematicians. May I have my scientists up here, please? So, Selassie versus Stephen. All right, your first science question. What is the only creature that can turn its stomach inside out? Is it A, starfish, B, worm, C, squid, D, octopus? Yes, KNUST.
Octopus.
Octopus is incorrect. Selassie?
Squid.
Squid is also incorrect. I was looking for starfish. Starfish. Your second question. This condition can occur temporarily when a person wakes from rapid eye movement sleep. Botulism and spinal cord injury are common causes of, for 10 points, what condition of loss of function in one or more muscles? Selassie?
Atrophy.
Atrophy, no. Don't want to try. Paralysis is what I was looking for. Paralysis. Thank you, scientists. May I have my social scientists up here, please? Welcome, Nanayao and Abraham. Okay. Right. So you have 2 questions on general knowledge. Identify this personality. Nanayao. Microphone.
President of Rwanda, Paul Kagame.
Yes, thank you very much. There's a movie going to play on the screen. I want you to give me the title of the movie.
And as you are aware, it calls for a fight. As you step out today, remember that the Alos are no good people.
Varys are the most intelligent and most...
Yes.
Yellow.
No, it's not that. It's not yellow. You don't know. I like that. No, not ready to go there. Aloe Vera was the title of that film. Okay, Aloe Vera. All right, can the other competitors join us on stage, please? All right, so let's see what the scores are like at the end of the one-on-one round. So at the end of the one-on-one round, Achimota School scored 10 points, KNUST SHS scored 20 points.
Are you a motivated student interested in English, mathematics, science, and computational thinking? You want to stay competitive with hundreds of thousands of smart students from across the globe? Welcome to the Ghana Olympiad Academy. At the Ghana Olympiad Academy, we give access to students from grade 2 to SHS 3 to take part in international Olympiads. Candidates prepare and sit these exams online and get the chance to qualify for the Olympiads in rotating host nations across the world. Some of the international Olympiads include the International Junior Math Olympiad, Vanda Science Olympiad, Kangaroo Math, Igbo English Olympiad, Design Thinking, robotics and computational thinking, amongst others. Join the Ghana Olympiad Academy today and catch up with the rest of the world academically. Go to www.GhanaOlympiadAcademy.com or WhatsApp 0570-898-762 for more.
Now we need to see what that has done to our total scores. Right, so at the end of this contest, Achimota School scored 105 points. KNUST SHS, you make it through to the next round on 170 points. KNUST SHS, you're through to the next round. Achimota School, unfortunately, this is the end of your journey, but I'm sure we'll see you next time on Sharks Season 7, hopefully, okay? Right, that brings us to the end of the contest and the end of this episode of Sharks Seniors Season 6, where KNUST SHS and Ghana National College make it through to the next round. See you next time. Well done, both of you.
Last year was massive. This year, it will be the bomb. Tour du Ghana, the ultimate cycling event in the sports calendar, happening on the 20th and 21st of May 2023. Confirm your participation. Registration fee is 200 Ghana cedis for single riders, while 100 Ghana cedis goes for clubs with 10 riders or more. Your registration comes with personal accident cover, accommodation, feeding and transportation. Start point of the tour is from the West Hills Mall, SCC to the Takrady Mall, and from Takrady to the Cape Coast Chapel Square. For more details, contact 0244